In this situation, can you say it how it is and come off as disrespectful but real? Or do you tame yourself down and not say it how it is because every single person in this video is dead except for one who's in critical condition? That's a genuine question, because watch what I'm talking about, bro, and take a look at this with me. Most of this is going to be muted because off of the few seconds I played in the beginning, they're blasting music, right? But watch it. Look. Now, do y'all see why I asked y'all that question in the beginning? Because with all due respect, is this not like the most retarded thing you can do? To put your life at stake by getting in the car, blasting music and getting drunk and driving fast at night? It's like a math equation. What was the outcome you're looking for? Because if you add 1 + 1, you're always going to get 2. Meaning, if you drink and drive and put yourself in this situation, you will most likely end up in the sad outcome that we're dealing with now. You're going to end up with the sad outcome of dying in a car crash. And that's exactly what happened here. Now, me being me, I'm going to keep it tame and respectful, but still tell y'all exactly how it is. I don't know what outcome these 4 were looking for. There's so many other ways, and this is exactly why I speak about alcohol, bro, and how it's insane to me that this shit is legal. It's literally prohibited, man. You're not supposed to be drinking this for a reason. Now, even with that being said, you can separate that from drinking while driving. I have so much to say, bro, but let's roll the whole clip. Watch.
You should have seen the look on his mama.
Hold on, pause. Look at that number. Hold on. 116 miles per hour, not in a highway, not in broad daylight with the sun giving you better vision and better capability to see what's around you. 116 miles per hour in what looks like a city road at night, with every single one of y'all drunk while recording this and being fully proud to showcase this to the world by posting it to social media. Bro, the side of me that's being tame is about to lose it, because how do you say this shit and remain respectful while saying it? 116 miles, are you serious? You don't even go that fast on a highway and expect yourself to not get stopped by the cops, bro. Let alone in a situation where every single one of y'all is out of her mind, drunk, blasted. When I say they literally died seconds after this story, it's not exaggerated in any way. This story that y'all are watching with me, she posted it in real time. And it was the second to last story she ever posted, because literally seconds or minutes later, they're all dead. And it's not hard to see why and what caused this. You're trying to turn your car into a hybrid jet with that kind of speed. That's not even speed that you can salvage if something goes wrong, bro. That's what's scary about speed too. If you're going 120 miles, God forbid, if a tire pops or something happens or you hit something, that speed is so fast to the point where you won't have a reaction time, bro. You won't. Even if you're going 50 miles an hour, it's still risky if you run into something or you hit something. Meaning, when you're going this fast, bro, and anything at all goes wrong, it's almost a guarantee that this shit is going to get bad in terms of how bad the crash is going to be. As ignorant as this behavior is, bro, it's still sad to me that 3 people lost their lives. What we're watching is literally seconds before disaster. Now, y'all can get in the comments and say how you feel about it, but it's still sad and so preventable. I don't understand what... It's like, this is some shit you would do if you were suicidal, bro. Which I don't think they were. They were just showing this off. Hold on, man. Run a red light. Wow. Now think about everybody else that's driving on the opposite side of the road. Think about the man that's driving his daughter to the hospital for something. Think about the mother that's driving her family to her friend's house. Think about the man coming home from work, the woman coming home from her job. Think about other normal people who are just going about their day. In this case, what I'm understanding, which I'm going to bring you out a whole story here in a second, but what I'm understanding is it's just them that died, these 3 people. This is an aspect of this behavior we can't ignore. It's the lives of other people you're putting in danger by doing this. You could so easily take some other people out with you who are innocent, who weren't drinking and driving, who weren't posting themselves doing this to Instagram stories, who weren't so proudly showcasing this ignorant behavior to the world. It's just normal ass people that could possibly get taken out and killed instantly because of these people's bad choices. This is what I hate so much about this shit, bro, is it's one of the worst things that anybody can do, and I don't care what nobody says, bro, is drinking alcohol and driving. It's one thing to not be in the right mental state yourself, to take things yourself, to put your body and your life at stake because of your choices. It's another thing to put other people's lives at stake, endangering other people who had nothing to do with your bad decisions, bro. Do y'all get what I'm trying to say here? Do y'all see how bad that is? And how quickly it could all happen? All it takes is a millisecond for it to happen, bro. And keep in mind, the way I'm talking right now is super respectful, only because they lost their lives. I'll say it like that. Therefore, I'm not going to say anything too crazy, but understand that I could, bro, because I told y'all this behavior is something I despise. Before I say anything else, man, let's finish this. Ah, God, this is, by the way, this is the last story she ever posted right here. Look. The last song that was playing in the background, which is muted because, you know, the lyrics say, I don't care about the consequences, but you know I'm ready for it. And that was the last thing she ever posted to Instagram. That was the last lyric she ever heard. But I don't care about the consequences, bitch, I'm ready for it. If that's not peak symbolism, I don't know what is, man. Listen, you can get away with doing dumb stuff only for so long. Especially, like, there's certain things you can do, bro, that are different than drinking and driving. I told y'all it's an equation. It's literally a math equation. 1 + 1 will always equal 2 unless you're sped. There's no way to bend it and twist it to where 1 + 1 = 20. That's never going to happen. Therefore, alcohol and drinking and driving will always equal a deadly crash, bro. Always. Especially when you drive this fast and when y'all are drinking straight up, I don't know what that is, but big ass bottles. Half of it is down, gone, meaning y'all drank half of it. This is an insane story, bro. It really is. And let me give y'all the details before we hop off so we can understand exactly how this happened. A tragic accident in Lake County, Florida has left 3 women dead and another in critical condition after their SUV crashed while driving or traveling at a reported 116 miles per hour. Y'all seen that on the story. The crash occurred around 3:15 a.m. on Sunday when 30-year-old Shakayla Mathis lost control of a 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee on State Road 19. Also in the vehicle were passengers Kenesha Lewis, 32, Aquatavia, is that how you say it? Pugh, 28, and Maria Belcher, 26. According to Florida Highway Patrol, the SUV failed to navigate a curve and struck a pole and flipped multiple times, ejecting all 4 women from the vehicle. None of them were wearing seatbelts at the time. By age 32, and this is just me being straight up honest, if you're a 32-year-old woman, you should not be drinking and driving. This is me, like, I feel like I'm saying the most obvious thing in the world. Like, do you not have kids you love and care for that you would want to come home to? It's so, it makes me so fucking livid at just how preventable this shit is, bro. It really, like I said, I don't condone the behavior. I told you alcohol is haram, bro, but if you want to do that, don't do it while putting your life at risk. You don't have to drive while doing that. What is wrong with you? What makes this incident even more heartbreaking is the footage that surfaced online just moments before the crash. Instagram and Facebook stories showed a woman drinking, laughing, and filming themselves inside the car, with one of them yelling, "Hit the dash," as the speedometer, damn, that's what it's called, I didn't know that, climbed to 116 miles per hour. The video's gone viral, etc., etc. The 3 women were pronounced dead at the scene. Belcher is the only one that remains alive while being hospitalized in critical condition, fighting for her life. The Florida Highway Patrol continues to investigate the crash while footage continues to stir emotional responses from social media. Many are calling this tragedy a grim reminder of how fast everything can change and why one bad decision behind the wheel, of course, bro. In this case, as tragic as this is, it could have been much more tragic if it involved another car, if it involved another family, if it involved some other innocent person that wasn't drinking and driving. So it just puts into perspective how bad of a decision, not even how deadly of a decision it is if you sit there and decide to do something so obviously dangerous to your well-being, bro. It's like, what? I'm gonna end this video right here because, like I said, I've been keeping it very respectful and very cordial, so I'm gonna just end it right here. Speak to me in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. I just don't see what other answer they were looking for. Straight up, you get drunk out of your mind, get behind the wheel and drive with your friends recording you blasting music, going 116 miles per hour in a city road, not the highway, right? Y'all saw that it was 2 lanes. 116 miles. What was the expectation? Did you think this? Let me get off before the respectful side wears off, man. Listen, speak to me in the comments. Appreciate y'all as always. And listen, y'all know I've always spoken like this specifically to y'all, bro. I live my life a certain way. And those of y'all that choose to listen to my words and implement it in your own life, good. But if you don't, the least you can do is understand what I mean when I say, bro, if you're doing dumb shit, if you're taking things that you're not supposed to be taking, keep it to yourself. Keep your bad decisions to yourself. Take the consequences of your actions and decisions personally. Keep it just to you, bro. Don't put other people's lives in danger. Don't ruin other people's days because of what you're doing. That's the least you can do as just a human being, right? We all have faults. We all have shortcomings. But my point is, whatever you do in life, bro, keep it to yourself. If you drink, of course, I'm gonna sit here and tell you that's haram, bro. Quit it. But the least I can tell you is if you're gonna get drunk, just do it by yourself. Stay to yourself. Don't sit here and influence other people to start drinking. Don't get behind a wheel and put your life and other people's lives in danger. And anybody that does that intentionally, which is driving and putting other people's lives in danger, is gonna deal with the consequences of either dying or the punishment, from the law, bro. Speak to me. I'll see you on the next one, man. Y'all take care, bro, and stay safe. Life's crazy, for real. Stay safe and live every day like it's your last. I'm out.